So I keep watching these retyping videos the last few days and been thinking about it, and I am realizing that I have this fear of being called a fraud. And I realize when you go on a very public platform such as YouTube and announce that you are something, that people are going to decide that you are not that something. And it has only happened a few times for me, but I realize that, the more I post here and the more people that view my videos, the more chances I have of being called a fraud. And for me, one of the things that bothers me most about people is people that are fake, I guess. I can pick up pretty quickly when I'm speaking to someone or in someone's presence or observing someone if they are not who they portray themselves to be, and if they are a fake person. And it is one of the things that really bothers me about people. I truly want people to be themselves, whatever themselves is. And, I truly want to be myself and be as authentic as possible and show you guys, who I really am, good, bad, and ugly. So I keep watching these videos in hopes that not in hopes, but, I want to say in hopes that I'm not an INFJ and that I can identify as something else. That sounds odd, identify as something else, but that so that I can proclaim a different personality type, because it seems to me from everything that I watch that anyone that says they're an INFJ, everyone wants to say, there's no possible way that you can be that. So I try to look at other personality types, the ones that people suggest or the ones that I think maybe I would fit into, and I just don't. And I think I've tested about 6 times. The very first time, I've mentioned before, was 12 years ago, and it was through a leadership training that I was in, and it was a very long 45-minute questionnaire that was done, and I got my result and I didn't really even ever look into it at that point. And then recently, brought back to my mind that maybe that's something that could figure me out and unlock some of the, I guess, issues I was having. And so, yeah, I really have this fear of being called a fraud, and, or maybe finding out in 2 years after I spend all this time talking about, all the issues I'm having with my personality, that actually wasn't the personality that I had. It's a really strange thing, and I feel like I'm rambling right now, but I'm trying to get this, loop out of my head. So I'm just sharing it with you guys. I apologize. I want to be an authentic person. I want people to see who I am. I want to share my struggles and maybe in some way help someone else with theirs if they deal with a similar thing. But I don't want to be a fraud. I think I've dealt a lot of my life feeling like I was a fraud, feeling like I was putting on a show or pretending to be something I wasn't. And for the first time in my life, I feel like I really am myself and feel more like myself, and I feel safe to be myself. So whether that means I am an INFJ or that means I am something else, I don't know, a fairy, a person, a Midwest lady, whatever I am. I need to stop watching the retyping videos because I think I know what I am, and 4 letters doesn't really define me, and I'm really done with deciding for myself that I'm a fraud. I'm Joy, and this is what it is. And I really appreciate you guys. I really appreciate all your comments and your support and your views. And it's really cool to me. I never thought that, people would want to watch me talk about myself and talk about my life and ramble on about things that, circle and circle in my head. And it really is helpful to me in my, journey as, trying to figure out why I work the way I work. So thank you so much. You guys bless me more than you know. Have a great day, guys.